And they're the shining stars of this year's midterm elections. The political ads, they captured voters' hearts and minds. So, which ones top the list? Back with me is pollster extraordinaire, Fox News contributor Frank Luntz. Frank, first off, who are the people that are going to be looking and doing the dials on this ad before we show it?
So these are our swing voters. These are the people who make the difference. And I chose 3 ads because I think these are the ads that made the campaigns that will make these people senators tonight.
First stop, Arkansas.
Arkansas, let's take a look.
In the Army, they trained us that leaders don't sit quietly on the back bench and hope someone else solves their problems. Real leaders do their duty, they take responsibility, and they tackle problems head on. Arkansans deserve a senator who won't just stand by and accept the status quo. I will do the right thing, even when it's the hard thing. And I will never forget how I was raised or where I come from.
It's just brilliant.
Both sides.
Both sides. And that's the critical point there, is that the Democratic line got to a 70. Even among Democrats, they thought that that Republican ad was effective. Tom Cotton, I believe, will win tonight, and that's one of the reasons why.
Strong resume certainly helps with a lot of good video. Next stop, Montana.
And this ad started 6 months ago, but it's one of the reasons why this has not been in play. Let's take a look at one of the best ads of the campaign.
I'm Steve Daines, and I spent 28 years in business creating jobs. In the real world, if you don't do your job, you don't get paid. But that's not how it works in Washington. That's why the very first bill I introduced was called the Balanced Budget Accountability Act. It says if Congress doesn't balance the budget, then they shouldn't get paid. No balanced budget, no paycheck.
No balanced budget, no paycheck. Montana, this is a Democratic seat that's going Republican because Steve Daines used the right words early in the campaign, and he communicated that he hates Washington. That's what Montana wants to hear.
I saw both lines meet up top. That was significant, and that backs up to your other theory about people are concerned being anti-Washington. Senator Hagan, again, you like this ad. Let's look.
I think it's one of the best. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Kay Hagan. One of the things I love about North Carolina is that unless you're talking basketball, you don't have to pick a team. That's how I get results for folks here at home. Republican or Democrat, if an idea works for middle-class families, I am all for it. I approve this message because I was so proud when the nonpartisan National Journal ranked me the most moderate senator. Not too far left, not too far right, just like North Carolina.
Perfect. She didn't run away from Barack Obama. She ran for being a centrist, and that ad's effective. I think she wins because of that ad.
Even though it's not accurate, she voted with Barack Obama almost the entire term time she was in.
But what do voters know? They know that ad.
Well, they don't have to know everything, I guess. Cory Gardner came out of nowhere, and he is running strong in Colorado. I guess this is an ad you chose?
Yes, let's take a look. It's also fantastic.
I'm Cory Gardner, and I'm going to tell you something that you've never heard in a political commercial. My opponent, Mark Udall, is a real nice guy. He's a nice guy who will never change the Senate. He is the Senate. 18 years in politics, and he's got 2 cousins who are senators too. Mark Udall's dad even ran for president. My dad, well, he sells tractors, just like my granddad, and I'm darn proud of that.
Understand, Cory Gardner started this race 10 points down. He's now 4 points up. He had the best advertising campaign of any Republican running. I believe that he wins today because he looks the camera straight in the eye and he says to the public, my opponent's a nice guy, but he's still wrong.
How many seats do Republicans get in the Senate?
At this point, it's anywhere between 51 and 52. I'm going to go with 52. But I also want to emphasize Republicans will gain about 8-9 seats in the House. That will be the highest majority for Republicans since 1946.
He is Frank Luntz, and he hits the mark every time. Frank, thanks so much.
Thank you.